Disney's Adventure Stories. The Tigger Movie. The Search for Tiggers. Roo was worried about Tigger. All day, the two of them had been trying to find Tigger's family. They searched high and low through the 100-acre wood for Tigger's family tree. But every one of the large and strippedy trees was empty. When they looked for clues at Tigger's house, all they found was a locket with no picture inside. Then they had tried writing a letter. For hours, Roo and Tigger had waited by the mailbox. No Tiggers had shown up and no letters. Had come in reply. When the sun set and Roo had to leave, Tigger was very sad and lonely. I would do anything to make him happy again. Roo told Kanga. Roo loved Tigger like a brother. He loved to bounce and play with him. Just that day, Tigger had shown Roo how to do a very special bounce. He wished that he and Tigger were family. But Roo dear, said Kanga, Tigger is one of our family. In all of the ways that counted, he sure was. All of Tigger's friends felt the same way. They wanted to cheer him up. So they decided to answer his letter. They each added their own heartfelt thoughts. Then Owl signed it, Your Family. When Tigger read the letter, he thought it was from his Tigger family. He was sure they would come for a visit. He began cleaning, decorating, baking, and planning for a Tigger family reunion. His friends were very worried. They knew that it would break Tigger's heart if his family did not show up. So they made costumes and dressed like Tiggers. "Come in, come in, come in," cried Tigger. "There's lots of catching uppin' we gotta do." There was cake and music and bouncing. In the excitement, Roo tried to do the special bounce that Tigger had taught him. With a bing, bang, boom, Roo crashed into the closet and his mask came loose. Tigger stared in surprise, realizing that these were his friends in costume. He was hurt to think they were playing a joke on him. "Somewhere out there, there's a real Tigger family," said Tigger. He took the letter and locked it and stood by the open door. Wind and snow blew in and swirled around him. So TTFE, ta-ta forever. Before his friends could tell Tigger the truth about the letter, he was gone. For hours, he stomped through the snow looking for Tiggers. It was cold and windy. He was about to give up when all of a sudden there appeared before him the most gigantical snow-strippedy tree he had ever seen. Tigger was sure this was the Tigger family tree. "Halloo up there," he called. "Is anybody home?" Tigger bounced right into the branches, but there were no other Tiggers in the Tigger family tree. Then Tigger saw something down below. Could it be his family? No, it was Roo and Pooh and the rest of his friends. They had been searching for him all night. Suddenly, the ground began to shake. Snow was roaring toward them. It was an avalanche. Quickly, Tigger bounced his friends to the safety of the high tree branches. But he could not save himself. The rushing snow swept Tigger away. "Tigger!" cried Roo. He could not lose Tigger now. twisted his tail, he wound up his leg. He got into position and, wow! Roo sailed through the air. He saved Tigger from the crashing snow, and together they bounced all the way back to the tree. Tigger praised his little friend. "What a whoop-de-doopin', loop-de-loopin', alley-oopin' bounce that was!" he cried proudly. "It was, wasn't it?" said Roo. Then the friends explained about the letter. "You mean you fellows are my family?" Tigger asked in surprise. "I'm afraid we have nothing better to offer," said Pooh. Tigger smiled at them. He realized that they really were his family in all the ways that count. "I should have seen it all along," said Tigger. He was so happy that he threw a giant party to celebrate when they got home. Christopher Robin even took a picture for the locket, and Tigger gave the locket to Roo. "Only the best for my bestest little brother," said Tigger. The end.